Okay, so I'm going to show the CIBA requests. I'm going to show the version for dev because it's not available yet in prod. Basically, once it's released in prod, you'll just need to replace the host. That's it. Everything else can stay the same. So we have two requests. The first one is the one that generates the QR code. You'll have here the client ID and the client secret. This you'll need to obtain from S2, so it's part of the approval form process where you also receive the certificate that you'll need to actually reach the host. You'll also receive the client ID and the client secret. And aside from these, you also have the parameters for the login hint and the claims. Now, the login hint contains the identifier for your Future A or My Swisscom app evidence, basically. So you'll see, for instance, for mine, it's just the identifier and the namespace for My Swisscom app. And for the claims, these are just the claims that are usually used for the Etsy interface. So you have the credential ID that you want to sign with. You have the base64 hash of the document that you want to sign, the label of the document, and the algorithm ID for the encryption type. So obviously, if you want to sign with a different credential ID, you just need to change this in the claims token. And that's it. So when we send the request, we are going to get back an authentication request ID, which will be relevant for the second request. But what we need is the QR code. And this generates a QR code image, which you can integrate into your client. And we will need to scan it with either the My Swisscom app or the Future A app. I confirm it. And then on the second request, the auth request ID in the samples is automatically placed in the variable, but you'll need to provide it here. And once you do this, we check the status of the authentication, and we're going to get back the access token if everything went well. And then with the access token, you can just go to the Etsy signing request and use it as the SAD for the signing. And that's it.